Certainly, as you start to teach, you start to realize, especially as you read more and more textbooks on calculus, that this is a standard problem, as are the other ones, by the way. You see, problems like this just in every calculus book. I mean, they're easy to do. I guess that's why they're there. So anyway, it says a man that's height 1.7 meters walks away from a lamppost. I'm seeing the picture. So if he's walking away from the lamppost, I'm going to say, I do know dx dt now. He's walking away. It's a positive concept. It's getting bigger. Now, how fast is he walking away from the lamppost? Again, I got to read it. It says at a speed of 2 meters per second. So I got that part. All right, let me keep reading it. It goes on, it says, find the rate at which the shadow is increasing in length. And I see the shadow, and the shadow is going to be y. So dy dt, and that's the question. All right, let me keep reading it. Find the rate at which the shadow is increasing. Oh boy, what do I got to do now? I guess I got to set up some relationship between x and y. All right. Now, one thing I want to point out to you is, similar triangles. And I'm going to talk about this triangle here. And let's write that down. So I know that the height of that guy is 1.7 over y. And it would be similar to this triangle. And what would that be? Well, that's going to be 5 over x plus y. And this is my relationship between x and y. So what I want to do is, kind of simplify that a little bit. So you get 1.7x plus, I'm multiplying both sides by the LCD, by the way. 1.7y equals 5y. And then I'm going to say 1.7x. I'm going to take 1.7 from 5, and you can get 3.3. All right? What I'm going to do now, differentiate both sides. What do you get? 1.7 dx dt equals 3.3 dy dt. What do I know? I know dx dt. Let me write that down for you. So it's 1.7 times 2 over 3.3 is actually equal to dy dt. I'm really not that interested in doing the arithmetic on it, but let's go for it. 1.7 times 2 is going to be 3.4. We'll put the unit out later, and 3.3. So I'm going to say that's 34 over 33. All right. I don't want to do any divisions, by the way. And what's that going to be? Well, if you can't remember, go back and it's meters per second. Go back and read. Meters per second. That's the shadow. All right. Let's take a look at the key, and let's see if that's written down. And certainly it's written. It did some arithmetic over here, which I encourage you to look at. And you may want to do that too. But anyway, it's up to you if you want to do arithmetic on exams or not. You don't have to. Thank you.